Turrentine, former Democratic advisor, co-host of the morning meeting. Caroline Downey, staff writer for the National Review. Normally ladies first, but Dan, I want to start with you. What is the strategy of Team Biden here?
That's a great question. I mean, you could go back, to earlier last year. I think they seem to think that the more that we heard from him the last few weeks, that they would put to bed the idea that he was too old. I think, unfortunately, they made it worse, right?
That backfired, and now this was trying to get sympathy?
I think they thought that they could deflect it, that people would say, oh, how sad, let's kind of, pray for the president. But I think it raises a lot of legitimate questions. You said it. Team Biden has a credibility problem. Our party, Team Blue, has a huge credibility problem. The media has a credibility problem. And you're asking voters to say that the man with probably the best medical care in the world, who was the oldest president in the world, who had COVID and other issues in the last year in office, this went by the wayside. Nobody caught this. The real question is, was he fit to be president the last year? Not run for re-election. But if he was clearly mentally declining, and now if he had, did he have a surgery? Was he being treated with chemotherapy or other issues? There are a lot of questions that need to be answered.
A lot of questions that need to be answered. And in the last 24 hours in particularly, there's been an enormous amount of interest by, and I'm going to say, the Democratic establishment media, in this case, Joe Scarborough, suddenly fascinated with Joe Biden's health. Take a listen.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. If you have prostate cancer that is spread to the bone, then he's most certainly, you were saying, had it when he was president of the United States.
Oh, yeah. He did not develop it in the last 100, 200 days. He had it while he was president. He probably had it at the start of his presidency.
Caroline, what are you seeing in the media and why this huge change now?
Well, two things. Obviously, MSNBC and many other networks on the left are now getting on this story because they can cash in on it, right? There are lucrative book deals to be made right now, and they have lost all credibility on that because journalists are not supposed to wait until an opportune time to release a bombshell report. They're supposed to show it to the public when it becomes evident to them. So they were sitting on this until a more politically and financially advantageous time. But moreover, I think this shows an intentional effort from left-wing media to change the narrative to the advantage of Democrats. You're seeing now that when this diagnosis came out, you're seeing that, oh, the cover-up now is off the table, because to be sensitive to his family, this is now about his terminal disease, not about his cognitive decline. So we should put to bed the discussion about his dementia and Alzheimer's. That is another cover-up.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.